Alright, so we're good up in the hood. Alright, so we're good. Welcome back, guys, to another video. As I said, I was going to try to get some reviews out for you and stuff. Now, I've recorded this video about 3 other times way before this, in the past months. But I never really wanted to upload them. I didn't know too much on trying to take them apart and everything. But let's just start out with the basics. So in this loader, it's a high-end loader. This is one of your high-end loaders. And you always want to go big or go home on a loader. Just like you would on mask, but mask you should spend a little more than you would on a hopper. But if you're ready for a speed feed and you have a gun that can shoot more than 15 balls per second and you want something that can drop more than that, not like many people shoot that much anymore, but if you're on single, you can shoot faster than that, then, you know, you want a hopper that can drop balls and your gun just as fast, you know, as you're shooting. So this is the die rotor. It's one of your high-end loaders, as I said, or high-end hoppers. And so let's just crack this open. Would I recommend this loader to everyone? I'm just going to say this right off the bat. Yes, I would. I've been using this for about a year and a half or 2 years. I would say, yeah, 2 years. And it's never broke on me. It's worked. So you got your top. I put a speed feed on mine. I would recommend a speed feed. Very nice. I like this. It's easy to maintain. Yeah, you got your screws, and you can just pop this out. Put your pop out the top lid that you usually have here, which I don't recommend unless it's raining. I take out the top lid and put a speed feed on, but then you can just pop that out, put the speed feed in, you're good to go. So that's that part. Alright, so I guess I'll just do maintenance on this now. So here we go. Really? Now it's not going to come out? See, this is what I hate. When I do something, nothing works out in my favor. Pop out. There we go. It finally worked. Look at that. Alright, so you got your top piece. I'm going to order them from left to right. So, now you got this. You're left with that. So what you want to do is you want to, there's 2 things right here. You see the top one, and you got one right here. You want to push those, boom. You want to push this one right here, boom. See how it moves out? Now you're able to take out this piece, this piece, this piece, and this piece. So you can take out all those pieces. Now I'm going to leave the battery tray in. There's no really point in taking it out, and it's a bitch to get out. But this piece is actually just as big as your tippy finger, like right up, like literally, it's like that big. That's it. It's not big at all. That little button. So don't lose this button. But as you can see, so mine's working. You got this push lever just in case you get jammed. Boom, 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 boom. You want to do it manually, you can do it manually. It's all good. But that's that. This is the inside of the rotor. It works perfectly fine. Now, if you want to put it back together, you put this piece in first with the white gears on the top. You want to line it in perfect, so as you can see, looks nice and good. See, it's all lined up. Doesn't move. Next, you want to put your black piece. Now, you want this. You don't want this edgy side on faced up like that. You want it so it's nice. That part goes down. Now you want to make sure you get it under this piece right here. Now you can barely see it, but there's a thing that overhead so that it won't fall out. But as you can see, it falls out when you completely turn it upside down. But it'll basically stop when you're, just in case you wiggle it when you're putting it back together, it'll hold it there. Next piece that goes in is the red piece. Now, you want the black part, you see this black stick, you want it to be pointing up. You want it to be pointing up like that, and that's nice. Next you want to put in this nice black piece. Now you want to make sure you get that underneath that overhead right there as well. And then you want to push these back in. The red pieces, you want to push them back in. These two right here. You want to push them back in. Next, you want to put this back in. Now, there's lips in the front here. There's two lips left and right. And you want to make sure that those go in too. Alright, so what I do is I push on this right here. You push that forward, like towards the known, the tip of it. You want to push that forward, and you want to push down on the back, and it snaps in. Good. Now, to make sure that's working, you want to push the power button so it lights up. Hold on the unjam. Works fine. Perfect. Nice and good. Now, when you're taking this apart, you have to pull this up. I didn't mention that in the beginning, and you have to push this in. So, I didn't mention that in the beginning. My bad. So, now when you're putting it back in, see how there's a piece right here? Push that in. That comes out right there. And then you want to push this down to lock it in. And make sure it works again. Perfect. So, that's your die rotor. I'll just talk about the outside. This is a hard plastic. Works fine. You got your die logo on here. You got your rotor here, and you got it on the other side as well. You got your power button on the back and your unjam button on the bottom. You got your speed feed right here. Well, not your speed feed, but you know when the balls come out. You got your speed feed on the top. Nice and good. And it's perfect. It works very well. You've got two see-through vents, one right here and one right here, so you can see and make sure if you have balls in there. But you know, it's kind of hard to see in there, so it's kind of useless. But honestly, this is your high-end rotor. This is what you would use when you finally bought a high-end gun or a medium high-end gun. If you buy a low-grade gun, like a Tippmann, you don't need this. You don't need this. If you buy a Dangerous Power, you can think about getting this. Maybe get a Halo or something like that, something along those edges. But if you get an Empire X or something like that, and you want to start buying something more on the high-end part, you want to start, and you can start shooting your balls at 15, 20 balls per second on single fire, then that's when you want to upgrade your little bad boy here, and you want to get something good. That's where this comes in. I would not waste your money on something like that, or if you got money and you just want to buy all high-end things right off the bat, you want to get a good mash, you want to get a good hopper, and you want to get a decent gun, you want to get decent gear, you want to get it all right in the beginning because you loved it, you played paintball, you rented 2 to 3 times, and you want to start playing paintball, and you want to start getting out there, and you want to start playing more. This is then you should buy this. This is where you should really step in. Now you got some other rotors out there, the Z2 and the Spire. Honestly, they're all three of these are the same shit. And I know I'm going to get a lot of stuff about this saying, they're not the same thing. Look, they do the job well, all three of them. All three of them do the job well. That's all that matters to me. I've never used the Z2 and I've never used the Spire, but I've seen people and I know people that use them, and they work fine. They all work perfectly fine. The Z2 honestly looks better than the Spire, but the Spire sometimes has better moments than the Z2, and this sometimes has worse moments than the other one. You know, they're all the same thing. You know, it all gets the job done to me, so I don't care. I got this. I like Dye. I like their products. This is a well-made product, and I'm okay with this. So that's my review on the Dye Rotor. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it, and well, I'll see you guys in another video. Hopefully I'll be getting another review out. I don't know what. One more before I leave. Maybe another one. It'll probably post it sometime next week. And then, not this weekend, but the weekend after that, I'm going to practice. I'm going to be at because I missed 2 or 3 practices now. Not like the whole team's there anyway. Right now, not the whole team's there. Because one's away and stuff like that. So it's not really a team practice, but pretty soon we're going to need to get these team practices. Not this weekend, but next weekend, we need to get the team practices in. So that's when you guys will be seeing some footage. But yeah, that's that. See you guys later in another video. It's Nick, and see you later.